Welcome, everyone. Today, I am so excited because I will be interviewing a very wonderful lady. Her name is Lori. She's here with us now. And we're going to be talking about her experience of having an animal communication session so that she could better understand her amazing dog, Rally, who is in spirit. So, for those who don't know who I am, my name is Dulsanea, and I am an animal communicator, pet psychic. They both mean the same thing. And what I do is I telepathically talk with animals, both physically here, of course, as well as in spirit. So, what we're going to do. Oh, and before we actually get started, I want you to go ahead and definitely subscribe to my channel. And if you would like, I encourage you to comment either during, throughout, or at the end. If you have any comments you want to share, maybe your own life experience, and or if you have questions. So let's get started. Lori, welcome. I am so glad you're here. And
Thank you.
Oh my God, you're so welcome. No, thank you. I really felt based on the experience and the connection I received with Rally and the depth of what he had to share, that with your time that you and I spent in our follow-up, we need to get this information out. We need to help others, because I know from where you were and presently are, you are not alone. There's other people. So without further ado, Lori, thank you again for being here.
Very welcome.
Okay, so my first question is, what was life like before we actually met, as well as having an animal communication session to learn more about Rally?
After he passed, the days were incredibly long. I couldn't adjust to what I thought was a completely different world. It just didn't feel right. I would beg him to please contact me to let me know he was okay. Crying, and it's the first time in my life I was in a safe space, so I was allowed to cry without stifling it. And wow, there's a lot of tears. And I just couldn't feel him. And it got so bad I stopped caring about anything. And then when I realized that, I'm like, wait, okay, there's got to be something. And actually, an alarm I had for Rally that went off every day at 6, just so I could check some things, make sure his water bowl was filled. I had completely shut off all notifications after he crossed because I didn't want to be jarred by that. About 9 days after he crossed, it went off. And I was shook. I was like, what? I immediately tried to calm myself down, got on TikTok, and I saw one of your videos. And I do believe, so that's how I think Rally connected us.
Oh, yeah.
And I do believe it was the video about if you don't feel them, then try to relax, stop grieving. And I was like, okay. Thought about it a couple more weeks. And then on September 2nd, which just happens to be my birthday, and it was the first time in a long time I did something for myself, I decided to book a session. And it was the best thing I think I've done.
Powerful. Thank you. Signs and signals. This is a really great example. People don't realize they can naturally, without pushing for it or even thinking about it. And in your case, Lori, you weren't thinking about it. You thought that alarm was turned off. But, animals electronically, when they leave the body, they're in energetic form. They are of spirit. They are of pure consciousness. And can they manipulate electronics? I think we just got an answer there. Yes. So beautiful. So then, Lori, after you listened to Riley's messages, and then we had our follow-up, and you were able to receive additional guidance, how did that allow you to connect with Rally? How did that whole process with your grieving and the information you found, how did that help you?
Well, the information from the reading, there was no doubt. There was no doubt he was there. There was no way he had to be there for that information to come through. And I just, before I, there were things and I'm like, no, can't explain it with math. So it doesn't exist. It's not. And I just ignore it. But that, and it was, I felt him. The energy just came when I was like, oh, it's real. And then it just grew and grew. And I started seeing little things everywhere, like little, I don't know, confirmation validations.
Yep. Yep.
And it just, then it started going really fast. It's like I got it. Um, I just, he's with me anytime I want now. He plays with the cat. If there's something going on and I'm able to relax, Pepper now comes in and comforts me just like Raleigh did.
Yep.
He even sniffs my eye now to get me to focus. So,
So, and for everyone, Pepper is Lori's kitty cat. Explain, first of all, the fact that Pepper is doing exact personality behaviors that Raleigh did when Raleigh was physically in the body.
More than 3 times at night. The third time, Pepper comes in with me and starts, sleeping just like Raleigh did next to me, purring hard, and just a reminder that all this love is around, and just calm down and relax.
And Raleigh is there. Raleigh's actually coaching Pepper. Raleigh is actually coaching Pepper. Yep. He's just coaching her. And our animals in spirit do that. They coach and support the existing fur babies that are physically here with us, especially in times when the human, and in your case, Lori, when you were feeling that low vibration, that feeling of the sadness or just not feeling it today. Beautiful. Out of everything that Raleigh shared with you in the reading, was there one thing that really like blew you away, got you like, oh my God?
All of it. Oh, there was one part of it where you said something about a toy he was playing with, that you saw it. And after I connected with Raleigh, I don't know how this happened, but he showed me what it looked like when he was playing with that toy. And he was so fast and furious. It was a white polar bear, stuffed polar bear. You said the colors blue and green. All he could see as he was playing with white polar, the blue scarf it had and the green carpet that was down. And he would just, it was amazing. So I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's wow. That's wow. And for those of you who are fascinated by this and are really curious, can I learn how to talk with animals? Absolutely. I will talk more about that and the different programs that I have set up for that. So, okay, Lori, now you've went through a process of saying, yes, I got to know what's going on. Raleigh's left. I'm not sure where he is, how he's doing, got a reading, got feedback, got guidance. And now it's been several weeks. And since then, you have become a member of the Animal Mastery Program, where it's a group. We meet once a week. We talk about so many aspects of animal communication. What would you say, since all of this, the kinds of experiences you're having, how has it truly changed your life, both maybe emotionally, physically, spiritually, intuitively? How has it changed your life?
It's changed everything. Physically, I'm feeling better, and there was scientific proof that I'm not supposed to. Emotionally, I'm not scared anymore. I released all that. I'm releasing what isn't me. I'm not pain. I'm not fear. It's all, sometimes it comes in and I just, okay, and release it. I'm getting better and better at that.
Beautiful.
Raleigh is, I, I'm as calm as when he was here. And he would always calm me down if, there was something. And I feel that calm now. And the relationship with Pepper has even improved. It's like I understand him a little bit. I was kind of afraid of cats before
Right.
because of, belief systems. And now this is amazing. So yeah, everything has changed. I want to do things again. Every once in a while, Raleigh will pop in like a little cheerleader and be goofy, and it just makes me laugh. Like,
Yeah.
I, I, the meditation is so much easier now. I mean, there are times that it's difficult, but to get there, relaxing, I found ways that it's all coming together, and it's getting better and better.
Beautiful, beautiful. And right before we, started this interview, you were sharing with me how Pepper, you knew Riley was already here because why? What was happening?
I was out of my comfort zone. I mean, it was okay, but I was just maybe tensing up a little bit, and just a couple minutes. I didn't notice it at first. All I noticed was things over there started shaking. I'm like, what? And my friend's like, no, actually Pepper's mom, my roommate, she was like, no, the he's swatting at Riley's little ornament with his paw print that I put up there. And I was like, what? Whoa. So yeah, just right before we came on here. And now I'm very calm. I
Yeah.
think he's right here.
Yes. I was just going to share with you, he's right in to the side of you, borderline camera view. Mm-hmm.
That's where he always sat next to me. Pepper would be on my left now, and Riley's on my
He's on your
right.
right. Yeah. And
Yeah.
he's so proud of you. He's just so proud of you. And he's always, nothing is going to change in terms of, oh, do animals decide to, when they're human is okay, that they go into the light? Right. That's a common question. They can, but it's not all animals go into the light, you never see them again. No, they come in and out. And the light, in my belief system, the light is for us to be able to comprehend both mentally and emotionally, what does it really look like? Because when we think of light, right, we think of just pureness. We just think of love. We're calm. We're like, that's so beautiful. Well, that's it. So that's a description, if you will. But animals are, we can call upon them any time we want. And even when we think not to do that because we're panicking, we're upset, we're feeling anxiety, they will still be here and show us, hello, you're good. I'm right here, sweetie. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Do you have anything else you want to share, either relevant to everyday things you're experiencing and or what you're gaining from the community, as in the animal mastery community that you're part of now?
I have so much I need to.
Sure, take your time.
Uh, Before the connection with Raleigh, I couldn't believe it. I wanted to, but I couldn't. I was told lies that I walk alone, and I believed those lies. I was all my life I was told lies that I walked alone. You're alone. There's nobody up there, and I believed them. And then when I felt that, I mean, I felt him. I was like, no, that's those are lies. And so now everything has changed because I see it differently. Things make sense. I have there's things I want to do now, and I thought I was done. Retired, just fade away. No big deal. Watch
Ew.
television, try to fill up my day. Now I'm like, okay, what can I do? And Riley's giving me some ideas. I know I'm a teacher, so that's definitely going to be involved. Animals are definitely going to be involved, but everything is better. It's just, you have that. I knew he loved me, but there were times in that grief I was like, well, maybe he didn't because I can't feel him. But he didn't give up on me, and I'm glad I didn't give up on this.
Of course, it's beautiful. It's all part of your journey. And in terms of your intuition and your all knowing and that gut feeling. How has that evolved for you for your everyday living now?
Um, really rapidly. I still, it's not that I don't believe, but it's just like, is this happening to me? And I'm getting validation after validation after validation. I think my validations are becoming someone else's invitations because they're like, whoa. Um, a surprising thing when things calm down and let go of fear. I did not expect it. I can sense people's emotions now. My intuition, wow. Yeah, I have been, things have popped into my head and I have been very specific. I thought some documents were going to come on between certain days.
Mhm.
And within a couple of days of making that, having that, there was a notice saying those were the exact days that it was coming. So I was like, okay. Been some thunder and lightning validation, which is great. I just want to learn more. I
Yeah.
have to learn more. And it's a great feeling. I have a purpose. And
Yes.
Rally's going to be with me the entire time. I just know it. He's here for the long haul. I'm not worried about him going away or disappearing. I know he's here whenever I need him.
And our animals, people think our animals that are only physically here are our best mentors and our best teachers. Well, I'm here to say that it doesn't matter. Our animals in spirit are always here to guide us, to be our mentors, to be our teachers. And that's all part of that soul contract, Lori, that you have with Rally, as you well know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's powerful, very powerful. All right, Lori, I have one more question. Before we wrap this up, what's the one major important point you want to share out of this whole experience that you've come to so far that will help our viewers here?
Um, when you're grieving and you desperately want to feel that love from your fur baby and you can't, don't give up. It is there. Um, you know they love you. You felt it in the 3D world. It is still there. Don't give up. I changed my language. I changed a little bit. Instead of saying, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, Rally, I just started to say, I love you. I love you. I love you. I know I love you. And things became calmer. Um, I just understood. I could feel him. And the love just, oh, the love, boy, did that grow rapidly? That just, I mean, not just for him, literally for everybody. Absolutely every soul in existence, that love is growing.
So you're saying your energy's totally shifted. You became more aware. You started living in the present moment.
Yeah. The love for your fur baby is that strong. Don't ever think differently, no matter if they're away from you or right in front of you. It is incredible.
It is. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank
And
you.
oh my God, you're welcome. It's always an honor, and I feel such privilege. I feel such an honor to be able to, of course, connect with Rally and all of the fur babies that I have worked with. Gosh, I've been doing this now for 10 years, and it's powerful. So if this is something you are interested in getting an animal communication session, I'll go ahead and put my links below this video. If you feel that you're like, wow, this is really wild, I really want to learn how to talk to not just my animals, but my animals in spirit, as well as other people's animals, then again, I'm going to put my link for the Animal Community Mastery Program, and you'll be able to check that out. I'm also, if you're interested, going to give a 7-day free trial for that community. Just make a comment below, and I then will send that to you. And then finally, I have some special announcement come October, mid-October, which is right around the corner. I'm going to be offering a workshop on how to process a loss of a pet, but it's coming from what the animals are wanting us to know. Not just what we, when you Google, how do you deal with the loss of a pet? You're not always getting the bigger picture. You're not getting the picture coming from the actual fur baby in spirit. And that's what this workshop's going to be about. So I'll have that link below this video as well. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and email me. I'll put my email address there as well. And Lori and Riley and Pepper, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I know. I feel Pepper. I feel Pepper.
That's right. Riley's kind of right here, so Pepper stays over there. I mean, sometimes they, but not all the time.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. Lori, thank you so much. You are a blessing, and I'm looking forward to continue working with you and seeing you grow both spiritually, emotionally, physically, all these wonderful ways of growing and being balanced in the 3D world, but understanding we are dimensional beings and we can utilize that all the time and create a balance in our life. So thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.